Hello and welcome to this compassionate mind training exercise called Soothing Rhythm Breathing. I am Veronica Ochoa, a licensed clinical social worker in the state of California, and I provide psychotherapy services specializing in the treatment of trauma. Let's begin this exercise by settling down. You can do this practice in a seated or a lying down position. If you choose to practice in a seated position, please allow your feet to be flat on the floor with your back straight but not rigid, and a dignified position with your head held up high with a soft gaze towards the floor, or you might choose to close your eyes. Release any tension from your shoulders and neck simply by allowing your shoulders to drop and allow your hands to fall on your lap or on each side of your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. And allow yourself to have a gentle facial expression, maybe even a slight smile, just lifting the corners of your lips. Bring your attention inward and notice how you are breathing. Imagine this is the first time that you have ever seen a breath. Pay attention to each breath and each detail from the moment it enters your nose to the moment the air rushes out of your mouth. We want just to notice. We're just practicing noticing. We can often go for days or weeks without even noticing the rhythm of our breath. But right now, we want to notice it. We want to pay attention to our breath. And as if it's an act of compassion, be curious about it, really connecting with our breath. Give a space to each breath, honoring the importance of each moment, each breath individually. Notice how it starts and how it ends. Notice the sensation of the air as it enters your nose, expanding your chest, expanding your abdomen. Notice the little pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. That pause where everything stops, and then the out-breath begins releasing the tension from your lungs and the abdomen until arriving again to the pause between the out-breath and the in-breath. And just notice this breath. Allow yourself to just be curious and notice. Now notice if there is something you like about your breath, or maybe even something you dislike about it. But only notice it. Do not do anything to change it, and just allow it to be as it is. Just let it be. It often happens that just by noticing, your breath softens and regulates without us doing anything to change it. And now try to experiment with the rhythm of your breath. Breathe a little faster. Or slow it down until you find a breathing pattern that for you seems to be your own soothing rhythm. Just try it by slowing it down or accelerating a little bit until it feels soothing, calming, comforting to you. Find that rhythm that feels like home. That sense of safety, comfort. Just like it feels when you arrive home. If you notice your mind goes to other places, we call this our wandering mind. It will happen to all of us. What we do is just gently bring it back and focus on our breath. It is normal and human for our mind to go to other places because that is exactly what minds do. So we practice bringing it back again and again with gentleness and compassion. The reality is that we will never stop our minds from wandering. But what we will do is learn how to notice it and then with compassion bring it back to what our intention is, to what the focus is. So we just practice bringing it back again and again. You might also notice the critical mind emerging. It might be in a form of a thought or a voice or phrases that we have internalized throughout our lives. You might criticize your practice or this meditation, your position. And what we do is we notice it and then we respond to our critical minds with compassion. This critical mind is coming from a place of pain and is trying to protect you from disappointment or humiliation or failure. We need to validate this critical mind by saying, I see you. I know where you're coming from. I also know that you're trying to be helpful and to protect me, but it's not working. I want you to come, sit with me, and let's find peace together. So every time there is a critical mind, thought, or voice emerging, just respond with compassion, validating it and inviting it to find peace. The reality is that this critical mind is not going to stop from coming up, but we will learn to validate it and invite it to find peace. And the more we practice responding with compassion, we will be able to do it more and more quickly and more easily. Because by connecting to our critical minds with compassion, we're activating our soothing system instead of staying in our threat system and argue with our critical minds. So we just notice it, validate it, and with kindness invite it to sit with us and find peace. We're training our minds just like we will train a little puppy with compassion, bringing the puppy back again and again to the mat until the puppy learns where the mat is. And so we do the same with our minds. We bring it again and again with compassion back into focus. Focus on your breathing and practice the rhythm of your breath that come into a comfortable place that feels soothing, comforting, and just like home. A sense, a feeling of being home, safe, protected, the more we practice, the easier it will be to arrive to that place of comfort, that peaceful, warm, safe place. Connect with that feeling of soothing rhythm, that feeling of comfort. Notice your body feeling at ease. Your mind feeling at ease. Your breath becoming softer, deeper, more comforting, more nourishing. Now I'm going to invite you to bring attention to your body and notice your feet on the floor. Bring gentle movement to your toes. Gently move your legs. Allow your hands to move gently And if your body needs to stretch, allow your body to do whatever your body needs to do. Take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And at your own pace, 3 deep breaths. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and expand your awareness of where you are. And allow to close this exercise with a sense of gratitude for this space. Gratitude to having the time to do it. And then go on with your day. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that we share this space again. Have a great day.